Cleats for Kids, it's this club, and what we do is we collect like gently used sportswear and used sportswear, and we take it to these less fortunate areas, and you know, the kids here, they may not be able to afford all the gear they need to play sports, and that kind of hinders them. And so by bringing the gear to these kids, we're enabling them to play the sports that they love and develop a passion for these sports. And at the same time, while we bring them these cleats, we show them how it feels to help somebody out. We were playing the school actually, Calwa Elementary. It was a couple years back, and a lot of the kids didn't have the right equipment. And so when I got into high school and we were able to make clubs and do something about it, that was my idea, to be able to give kids who may not have had the same opportunities as me, the opportunity to have the gear to play the sports they love.
I don't actually play any sports myself, so I didn't really know what to do. I talked to Aari and he was talking about how people from other schools, they don't really have the equipment, that our school's really privileged, so most of our kids have it. And we were just thinking that if our school has all this equipment and everyone's growing out of it, why don't we just collect it and give it to less fortunate schools?
Imagine your shirt too, the white and black.
As you can see them, they're very happy to get a new pair of shoes though, because you know, most of them are, you know, low-income families. We never had this before in the past, so this is pretty much the first time. I've been here for 3.5 years, and we never had anything like this before, when the kids receive a free pair of shoes. The soccer shoes, we don't provide those, so they struggle though. Like, they usually just run with their regular shoes, the daily shoes. So
we really collected like 60 pairs just for today, and we even partnered with a local sports retailer. So we really realized that people in the community are willing to help, and all we have to do is take the initiative and go ask for help. And so yeah, the Soccer Lifestyle, the owner, he gave us like 80 pairs of cleats.
I think it's knowing how much they have, but how much they can give too. And I think the more you give, the better you feel about it.
It makes me feel amazing. I've never had that feeling, and especially I'm only 14, so I never feel like I'm giving. I always feel like I'm always receiving from others, so it's really gratifying. Sports are really expensive, and we don't want to hold athletes back from what they love doing just because they don't have the equipment.
Thank you. Thank you.